much does it
It's already pulled the rotation.
Nice.
All 3 members have left C site.
Watching Navera, he's the last player to even consider it. And now with that smoke coming in towards Garage, utility invested. He's got to know there's something up, but he can't commit to this. There's so much of a gap between him and the other players. The best he can do is maybe secure Garage, which is what he's done. Late positioning towards middle from both of the Sovas. That could become a factor if Sushi does come back around potentially just to patrol and kind of keep control over Garage. Late Paranoia sent, going to buy a couple more seconds. Smoke to come in, other Paranoia through, and we're going to see them try and play for the retake. Overwhelmed though. Screen, Navera cleaning house. This is lovely work, and now Sushi's a little late to the party. Very difficult to do anything about it. Clean as hell for Karmine Corp. But we look at how much value he finds long term now. Keep check on that beyond this couple of rounds, because as it stands, they've got the site control. There's not much to really deny that plant coming in or even pressure the post plant too early on. They want to wait for those rotations to come through. And now with everyone in place, let's see how much they can get done. It's going to be difficult. The 2 marshals not easy to facilitate, but the rest still on a pretty comfortable purchase. This could be the game changer. Scream going to dive in, finds nothing and falls. That could have been big. Zushni overwhelmed though. That creates a gap, but again, the rifle should kick into gear. XMS, there could be something for him. And actually finds huge value. Taking down Kushner, and suddenly there was a chance for a mere moment then. Aslan could lower HP player going to take over on the operator. And let's see if those retakes still look as strong.
Drone tag might even enable a wall bang. No, Shin doesn't go for it. Kushner absolutely eating that paint shell.
A very flat performance so far from BBL. Getting overrun here. Karmine Corp so powerful on the way back. Nothing really to be the big instigator in this. Aldro not finding too much. Does it get the tag on Kushner? It does, but again, they still can't find that way down here. They're being stalled out. This time, BBL showing a little bit of resistance. Kushner more than up to the challenge. Gorgeous third as well for him. Zeish better know better than this. I think he's realized it. Options not looking likely, and a much different post plan there from BBL.
Out of my way.
Vera looking towards long. 4 players make it 5. Now back down to 4 as he does get away with his life.
Kushner couldn't get it!
Oh, dearie me. Kushner's made an absolute meal of it. But Brave on the case. Desperate to try and equalize down to a 2v2. But Shin's disallowing it. Holding from the sides. Karmine Corp. That time is disregarded. Scream's going in! Look at this guy! Absolutely monstrous! The lockdown's still in effect. Can they deny it, though? No, they cannot. 2 players now going to be detained. And this is probably one of the only rounds that BBL's going to claim on this half.
I think maybe Scream anticipating the nade's going to bounce far enough there. You saw a follow-up shock dart as well. Yeah,
he is such a nuisance to play against, but...
it didn't clear, and he didn't get stunned.
No, there's no way. There is no way.
How is...
What is going on this round? Okay, so Navera's shown his hand, but they have no idea about this. Scream. That's not meant to happen.
How has he avoided all of that? Doesn't get cleared by the drone, doesn't get stunned by the fault line,
30 seconds
and then
left.
Not a single Hunter's Fury shot tags him.
It doesn't seem real. Okay, they're down to 3 though for BBL, so this round's going to get quite tricky to hold on to, especially with XMS with adult.
And semi-committed towards
Do they
a post-plant hold.
Okay. Aslan, the temptation maybe to get involved early was dissuaded. He held on, and actually big swing there from Turco, but it's a swing and a miss, and Karmine Corp keeping cool under this, and Brave has so few opportunities. What is he meant to do? Nothing. Hands in the air, he knows.
Towards B. Turco will be called upon here.
It's a little bit of a different look, trying to play up against the Harbor as well. But for now, it's given them a plant. So straight to the post plant. Looking over towards A-Long, we do see those 2 players going on an exploration mission. Kushner and Sushi trying to maybe isolate one. Shin is down there. He's got the support of Scream. The timing is good. Get safe. He doesn't need to overdo this. Has support there. Shin now taking down a little low, but the time's on their side. Shin's going to find Sushni, and now it's all on Turco. A 1v3, and he's got players in very deep positions. And Shock Dart just going to ward him away from the spike for just a couple more seconds, and Turco's running out of chances, running out of time, running out of bullets. And, well, stand there and just take it. Working up towards us, there's utility in the way. thanks to Aslan, but Turco's the one who'd be having to try and deal with this. Smoke comes in, he's going to note it. Turco now knows he could be under pressure. They could have slipped forward, and they have. Beautiful follow-up from Turco, though. Clean as you like. Nevera and Scream are just beheaded. No slipping through towards B here.
Just anticipating they can catch a timing on the back of Smoke and that alarm bomb, but Turco in a committed position here on B side. Kushner will catch Shin as well. Apply a little more pressure. XMS
Hello?
not considering that at all.
Or is it just a phantom? Something's happened along, I'll leave it alone. Zeish now. Spike, still in hand, 35 seconds. Now, I've not heard the story of this 1v5, and I've heard a lot of stories.
Yeah?
Yeah, this one,
left.
I've been reading my books. I've been really delving. Never heard of it. So, we spin on, BBL, 5 stand here.
Towards second mid right now, so that could be a little bit concerning.
And you're going to hear all this, you know it's coming your way. Now you just got to try and avoid this man, right? Clears backside, finds nothing. Tommy's annoying him. Basically all of the kit from Killjoy is apparently very annoying for him. But how do they deal with this one? So as you noted, the lockdown is there for Aslan. Yes, it could force him away from sight if he wants to, but then how do they deal with Long? And Dion on top. Okay, a lot coming in here for Karmine Corp. Big investment.
Finally come through, but Hunter's Fury to also clear out.
Huge tag there. That Scream going down. Did he get the flop? I think he did. Yes! Aslan's the one to punish towards Nevera, and that's 3 now falling, leaving Shin and Zeish. Does have Hunter's Fury here for Shin, though. This could be a...
Can't burn this in a 2v5, though, surely.
Not now. Flashed up, forced away, already been noted.
The stun is perfect as well.
Massive work, huge damage, and big control coming out from BBL. Surprised they made that look so good coming back in, but the Hunter's...
He's headed towards Long right now.
Not the place to be bringing this in, unless... Unless he's got a great read on Karmine Corp, who sit 4 players towards Long. Nevera, though, is saving their ass at the moment. Brave and Aslan lose out on the side, so he's keeping this together for Karmine Corp. Everyone else is too stunned, too preoccupied, and get busy. Kushner finally puts his name on the kill feed and gets a follow-up. And now Sushni comes in, down to a 3v2, but time is going to start running low. A tap on the spike calls back one of the brothers as Turco punishes Scream, but Nevera is still here, still doing damage, and he's done more than enough. Saving Karmine Corp, but can they continue on this pacing now?
Scream is here so quickly, by the way.
And Nevera's up towards heaven, so Sushni, he isolates Nevera. He should be, he's still alive. He finally goes down. Seemingly outstaying his welcome for far too long here. There's some real scrambling on the back of the side now. Just pause for thought for a second and then continue the battle. Scream goes in. Surgical precision on the first, but the second was not to be. And now a quick pickup for Zeish and XMS gives them the advantage. A Plantoon to follow and a 1v2. Aslan, one away from the lockdown, but that's irrelevant now. He needs these kills in front of him.
And the wall goes up as well. XMS just about still holding on to it. Lockdown available, but it's a 1v1 here. Zeish down to 59 HP, Lauren.
Turret's just come back up as well. He's got a little bit of kit to play with. On the other side, Zeish trying to slip away, and he's missed the timing on the turret, so he doesn't get to know this information. Just away from the stun, though. Oh, what a spot as well!
The timing. Oh. Beautiful catch by the observers, by the way.
Oh,
Kushner's found Scream as well.
Beautiful catch from him. Everyone's up to it. Kushner finally getting online here. Much better work. One rifle really on Zeish, and yes, the Bulldog on Shin, but still. This looks quite simplistic. Straight in towards B, trying to take the space off the back of the shot.
Kushner gets him.
Incredible work from Kushner. What a time to come online for the man. Plant does come through, and Brave's chomping at the bit. He's right by them.
Trying to catch Nevera on the TP back out here.
Just about gets away. Depending on these ults you noted, you asked for, you highlighted, they're in play. They are buying time. How do they break this back line here? You're gonna know they're here now. That's massive! Nevera, get out of here! Making that judge look way too good as Sushni now has to handle a fight on 2 fronts, one to the left and one to the right. He's in towards him. Nevera! Different look for him.
A real
after.
turnaround for him.
He was absolutely absent that first half. Now, online. Plant gonna come in.
No pressure applied behind this, actually. So we'll be able to reset comfortably away from this.
Go get him.
Scream about to at least reveal his position here, but just the boom bot sent out.
Oh, this is a bit uncomfortable. Navera's right there. Surely, yeah, done for. Navera finds Kushner so quickly. That's going to clear out the side. Now we look at the back line. What else do they have to hold this?
The nade is perfect.
It certainly is. Sent on in. The spray's not though. Finally goes down Aslan. That was so close to Brave. Just catches XMS. This is ridiculous. Finally the wall drops and the ground reveal's there. Shin with some lovely aim, but time running so low. BBL. Do it right back to him. It's 13 in their hands now.
And a little bit disconnected from Brave as Karmine Corp look to continue with this pace once again.
Does Brave stick around on this? Brave's trying to. Oh dear.
He gets pinged.
Brave screwed. Yeah, he gets found just in the nick of time. That could have been horrific otherwise.
He tried to slip into the smoke as well. Again, with an operator in hand for Kushner, he's never going to shoot that dart for him. I don't know if that's miscommunicated, maybe.
Now there's problems. Deep post plant down long, leaving
Very
just one on the site. And XMS falls very quickly, actually. I thought he might be able to stay alive a little bit longer there.
But smokes are gone, so they can sit deep towards C long here. There's no way for BBL to cut sightlines with no cloud burst available here.
Let's put it onto Kushner to really just
over-deliver.
And he's going to find the first. And actually, they're going to find a whole lot of them. What the hell's just happened? Scream falls. And BBL turn this game around. I can't believe they brought this back. First half on map 1 was actually pretty impressive. After that, it did dwindle, and Navera's been caught in no man's land. Kushner going to take a whole lot of space off the back of this. Actually double dips, and just batters Scream.
Figuring himself after map 1, obviously. We talked about him heating up in that second round, being a key component for BBL. Already opening up this pistol round here on Lotus.
This didn't even seem like it was the actual end goal for BBL, but when you get a gift like that, you're not going to turn it down. So much early space gained, they can comfortably get a plant. I guess the one big factor is that Shin does have a lot of kit to invest here. XMS still has the paranoia as well. Can clear Kushner out of this position. He's forcing back a little bit, allow for this retake to begin. Zeish clears Kushner. Pressure now to follow. They start swarming the side, but Turco a little bit deeper, can kind of play outside of the utilities crunch, leaving Shin to try and clear a little bit deeper.
Shin didn't spot him.
I know he didn't, so Sushni gets to live here. Oh yeah, Brave as well. Just the eventual creeping death. Again, this is a 5v3. A little bit of post-plant kit for Turco to play with.
And Karmine Corp did look good in the retakes on Haven as well.
Very good point. Paint Shell should force Aslan away from this. Takes a little bit of damage too. Yeah. Kushner, it's all about timing now. Loses it. XMS much cleaner that time.
That's a clean kill as well, considering all 4 other members of Karmine Corp went towards rope, and
much better.
Just a formality at that point.
Karmine Corp with enough respect to not overdo this just yet. Sit a little deeper. Make sure they're aware of the space that's been taken. And BBL almost trying to backfill this with the Hunter's Fury and the lockdown coming in once you cancel out.
Not actually committed towards the lockdown.
Interesting. Okay, so that's still going. So they will get the plant now. And a deeper position for Aslan, but forced slightly further back. Kushner going to take those steps forward, working off the back of Turco's utility. And now the swing, perfect. Scream precision, good as ever. But Turco with the trade, but he's all alone. Great follow-up, but he needs 2 more. Spots a shoulder, can't quite get it overwhelmed. And Vera is there, safe pair of hands at the end.
Feel as if they have an opportunity towards C. Following up on that pace from the previous round.
They're double down on it, right? They're tripling down on this pace. This is very all in. And maybe, I want to see what they have left for the post plant, utility-wise, for BBL, because they've not been able to hold back Karmine Corp. Navera trying to clear through quite close. Paint Shell to clear them further.
It's
Paranoia
beautiful.
catches. Look at this, it's so choreographed. Scream then set for success. This was the perfect retake. Run it back, run it 10 times, you'd still see a great outcome. Diffuser started. This is where it could get dicey. Can it all connect towards XMS? They can't! He set the diffuse! This is perfection from Karmine Corp!
We'll have decent access towards A site here for BBL. But Scream is holding the cross.
And Braves...
Completely unconsidered by BBL.
That was so one-dimensional from him, completely unprepared for the door to be broken or a player to be near
I mean, there were Seekers headed that direction as well.
And Scream's going to add a little bit more of a problem to this. Cushion has gone down, who's the one really trying to do any sort of damage. The final 3 players, look where Sushi is. He's the only one who might be able to kind of change the outcome here. With the turrets in the way, he's still going to have problems. Turco overwhelmed, bailed out by Aslan. Sushi finally pulls the trigger. Turco does really well, digging in so deep here. Now it's all on Shin. Ult to really secure it, make sure he can't get near this. These 2 players just about having what they needed, and Shin knows he's probably going to have to back away now. But they still need to get past these 2 posted up players. Shin, ready to shoulder this. You got pressure on Long, he just about turns around. Now it's all about timing. XMS on an island here. He's got to try and deliver. He's done very well. TP's out of there, but look who's waiting. Brave! He couldn't find the follow-up, and the trade comes out. 30 seconds now, but Nevera's back on the site.
Good Scream though, and with that turret, I'm not sure what direction it's actually facing, if it's going to catch this flank. Aslan checks it, Scream will fall.
And they go back towards B, the almost double pump here. Zysh is close. They're still waiting patiently in case a player was sat back a little bit deeper. It's a messy fight, but it works out for Zysh. Bring it down to a 2v2, so Nevera suddenly gets played in a little more here. Ah, but Kushina watching that cross, watching the push in. Nevera getting caught as well by the shock dart of his own. I was like, that's... They don't have
placed.
one. Yeah. Nevera.
What?
Oh, come on!
What?
Wait!
How?
Wait! Whoa! Sorry!
Investing these proactively.
You should run.
Okay. That's going to be dealt with very quickly.
Very quickly.
Almost instant. Oh, Brave's in danger. As is XMS on that same note. Aslan, there he is, he's Corp. It's a trade out though, look at the other side of the map. It's going to put Shin in a bit of a predicament. He's got to play safe. He has to play his life. He can't give up all of that space. You can see him trying to hunt him down. He was vulnerable, but he plays it very well, smartly, backs away, gives up the site, waits for that rotation. We've been complimenting their retakes. Now it's another opportunity to see this in action.
But a lot of utility burnt up already ahead of this, and even the Rolling Thunder of Shin.
They're pivoting.
Yeah, because of the space Kushner has found. And a kill on top.
And he can continue this role if he wants to maybe explore a little bit deeper, keep these avenues safe. Plant's going to come in, smoke goes up. Now a 4v3, Kushner feeling out the pacing of this map now. The timing, not great for Sushi on that. I thought he had the drop on Scream, but Scream still turns it around. But Scream and Zysh, tricky position to clear. Look at Kushner's position.
Yeah, it's drawing Zysh to explore so deep here and burning up a ton of time. Scream down on 30 HP. When they have a fighting chance here.
And now we get to dive back in with all the additional pressure on the observers, so if they miss, we'll really note it. Stacked towards the C site and an explosive start from Kushner, and right into the loving arms of Shin. That was a little too much, overheating Kushner. Diving on in through the smoke, and 2 players responding. Look at this, 4 players now on that B site. Turco's seen at least Scream there. Shin's waiting.
It's so awkward now to commit towards this plant. Yeah, going to tap it, try and draw some utility out. We'll find a kill as well.
Aslan's trying to shoulder 2 players back now. He's in a really bad spot, but Sushi's got his back, and he trades that. No, Zay's going to make the most of this. It's a scramble, but Nevera on the backfield going to catch one. He's going to find Brave as well. That's Nevera. When they need him most, when they need around, Nevera's always good for it.
A smoke other than Kushner's utility.
Sushi's living dancing
with
time.
Yeah, dancing with death. With Nevera and Scream on the other side of that.
It
But
looks
we'll
like
draw another smoke as well.
He needs to either fully commit or fully back away. Sushi went for the commitment and loses. Karmine have the perfect pinch as well. They can leave one player posted up, that being potentially Shin, to catch that cross towards door, but actually Kushner gets ahead of that. Now there's a little bit of an issue. Oh, and that issue gets made worse as he makes it on towards the site, finding XMS. Nevera, though, still standing. It's Kushner and Brave, and they're doing so well. They've identified Shin, but can they find the final player of Nevera? Diving on forward, 18 HP, he's forced further back. He goes back for it. But Kushner.
We know confirmation, but BBL already rotating this direction.
And yeah, seeing how deep the utility's kind of in place here, it's just a time purchaser to allow for these rotations to get closer. Again, the big factor would be Kushner with those knives, but there's still other players. The flash does find, but great work from Nevera, kind of shouldering up early on to find Kushner. Sits a little deeper. Sushi battles back in, but it's a 4v2. This is very difficult for BBL to find much value here. XMS still dedicated towards the site as well. The other 3
as well.
Sat a little deeper. This is lovely. Oh, that's lovely work from him. He'll be happy with that. Does fall down eventually, but can Aslan add any more cost, or is he pretty much cooked in this one? So hard to remove any of these players in this very set-up, post-plant position.
Don't see anybody from Karmine Corp peeking here, but Nevera commits to it.
That scared me. Okay, noting... Uh-oh. Ooh, Kushner, you're lucky. And Turco isn't.
Got to tank that one, yeah.
Yeah. He's like, all right, Kushner, I'm leaving it all to you. I'm just... I'll take the hit on that. But an early pick, above 1 minute 15.
I mean, it sucks as well, because you almost want to see Brave or Kushner face the Owl Zone there. So they have some mobility to try and avoid the Hunter's Fury, but regardless, it will convert. A 5v4 now for Karmine Corp.
Oh.
And that's it, make that a 5v3.
Oh, the
The
outplay
bait is
on the
beautiful.
site. So nicely done. This is that synergy we were wanting on map one. We're starting to see a little bit more of it here. It was a little bit absent on that attacking side for Karmine Corp, but now we're starting to see it really in position. This, however, is surely a save.
Yeah, got to be going to try and hold on to the operator. 450, 200, 400 for fallen members of BBL. And this will be Karmine Corp's 11th. That's Nevera able to remove another one of these weapons. He's here very early on. Karmine Corp have got the read that they've already retreated, and they're on the hunt. They have a decent cushion on their side, so they can give up a rifle or two trying to remove this operator.
Well worth it. Kushner's screwed. Found by Scream, don't know where he thought he was going. Brave just trying to sit as quietly as he can.
Yeah, not a peep.
Our producer's upstairs.
Producer Sam.
I'm nervous, producer Sam's here.
Karmine Corp have a huge opportunity here.
On-time smoke, Paranoia a little off timing on it, but there is going to be a problem here for Brave. He's got a lot of bodies coming his way. He does succeed towards XMS, but he's still got to deal with the three who've made it towards B. Paranoia sent, it's time to swing. He's doing everything he can, and he's doing more. Brave goes huge for his side.
Shin down to 11 HP as
But
well.
Zysh's position, they do not have any idea about this. Zysh could be the difference maker. Shin almost needs to keep their attention here. Oh, and he's done so well. 2 big picks. Can he do any more? 2 more targets. He can't quite convert on Turco.
Beer from Aslan once again to slow things down. Scream will deal with the turret. He's way ahead of the curve here. I don't think they're anticipating how deep he is, but Aslan gets one off the fault line.
Yeah, but the trade was really good from XMS, so it's going to keep them in at least a competitive position, but it's that problem of clearing Turco. It's an awkward angle in the smoke, will not keep them safe from the cross. Oh, it definitely doesn't keep them safe from Turco. Beautiful work from him, and BBL.
At ultimate.
And we just got a brawl to start with as well, though. TP has been taken, they're already across, and there's the first fight, and Kushner's gone down. Perfect from Karmine Corp, and the pace is second to none. Keeping it somewhat simple, they make it perfectly towards the site. Spike on the way, ults coming through, they've got a lot on their side. Sushi and Aslan, they are dead to rights. Sushi last one of 4 and screams there. Signs it, seals it, takes them to their 3rd map now.
That might be intentional. Yeah, it is.
Oh, that made me nervous. I went really
very
quiet.
worried.
Oh, hold on. Speaking of worried, look at the pace on this. Aslan is dead and buried. Scream off to a blistering start.
Beautiful set piece as well with the fault line to really set that play in motion. Nobody else here towards Hookah, but the awareness there from Karmine Corp. Early advantage created. Only real damage done towards XMS, down to 38 HP.
Oh, he wants a bit more.
It's spammed up.
Yeah. Caught in the end there. And now, oh, Nevera takes the wind out of Brave sails. Down to 3 though, Turco, Sushni, and Kushner. It's a lot to clear through. There's still players on the site. Still have that flash. Lovely swing there from Shin off the back of it. Expects the pressure from CT, but good, effective trades coming out from Karmine Corp, using their numbers very well, and Turco's options are dwindling. There's XMS, the one to seal it. Now they're sitting deep backside. That paint shell could be a problem. As can be the follow-up here. Aslan does swing, finding Zysh. Now, follow-up. Gets it. Gorgeous. Finding 2 on the pour through. Leaving just Shin and XMS. And as much as Shin, yes, does at least have the Bulldog. Not finding any success here towards the CT side.
XMS tagged down to 24 as well. Feels a little unrecoverable here for
Wow.
Karmine Corp, but Shin down to 1 HP. Able to secure that kill. Sushni with another spam kill. coming through here, an XMS Marshall in hand, not much left for him to do in this situation.
Finds one. Brilliant for him. I mean,
you're really asking for 2 here, though, for it to be any sort of meaningful damage
10
done.
seconds left.
Don't expect BBL to give it to him, no. Curious to see here, obviously the aftershock. It was like a little bit of a waste with no confirmation to find that kill. Key piece of utility as well with the breach not having a super high pick rate on bind at least.
they can clear close, but we can see that already BBL sitting quite deep on this, potentially just because of that. Scream investing the ult, and the timing's
There's no way
interesting
Kushner doesn't expect somebody to still be there.
A little bit of a weird round, to be fair. Star
very
and
strange.
that. Sushi kind of lazily, not lazy, but just not expecting anyone to be challenging for it, and now seeing similar scenes with Kushner. 3v4 though, not out of the realms of reality, but need a quick pick. Not going to get it with Scream doing that. On guard duty, but a trade comes in for Brave. The follow-up there. That's actually Nevera falling now. Last 2 players dug into a similar position, but Turco's going to have his work cut out. First challenger XMS, and he's actually fallen. And the correct read, but 4 bullets is all he's got to play with. A tap on the spike and a draw the player closer. Zaish.
Oh my god, looking to follow through on this.
Come on.
Scream. Unable to pin that one down, unfortunately. Brave will get the better of him.
They do have the ult to help. Kushner would love to find one of these players, and he just simply doesn't. But it does play an Aslan a little, slow to follow. Can he maybe capitalize on this now? Dicing them up, no! XMS turns and supports his teammate Shin. Not fighting alone, and a quick TP taken. Smoke it towards CT. They're away, they should be able to get a plant off this. Maybe they can get close enough, let's see.
Left.
Now plants can go down, no one can contest.
Spike planted.
3v3 here in the post line. Nevera going exploring. Does he think Kushner's this deep already? No, doesn't anticipate. Maybe overstepping the mark ever so slightly. Paranoia will slow things down, but XMS and Shin left to try and recover this one.
Shin still has a flash. Oh, he's desperate for a pick there, XMS. He'd have loved to have found even just one. Give himself a little bit of a corner to play in, maybe. Looks like a one and done. Can maybe there be some support from Shin? Yes, they can! 2 picks. Flash collects on the 3rd. Doesn't want to swing on that, though. Sitting pretty on full HP is Kushner on the other side. Living up to his name. Takes away the opponent, gets the defuse. And BBL will make it up to 2. Still got bits and pieces to work with, but the plant maybe they were looking for isn't going to be happening.
I was going to say, the nade's going to follow up on the snake bite. Yeah, it's denied right now. It's bought a lot of time for the rotation to come through. Basically, everybody from BBL is here, Lauren.
They've got the Seekers. This could be the catalyst, that instigator, right? And you're going to see them going.
But Rolling Thunder to play off from Zaish as well, so Karmine Corp can sit a little deeper on this. Force BBL into a weak spot.
There it is, just been sent. Should catch almost everyone. I think all of them are going to be affected. But the Viper Spin, going to keep a little bit of a window of safety.
The nade reset.
Cracking it open is Scream, finding 2. Paint Shell goes in, Brave moves forward. Aslan takes away Scream, but the defuse is now started. But XMS's position, they didn't expect it, but it didn't matter. It's Zaishin and Shin, the defuse is on the way. Aslan's sitting that, he's got a little bit of safety.
They can't find it.
They can't see him, he's going to sit and he gets the defuse. BBL get up to 3, but absolute madness on
Stopper here.
Turco's still not cleared. And he's still going to get one with him. Going to find Shin. Brave going to follow up onto Scream, and now the cross gets watched until then. Nevera breaks past Brave, and the site's now available. Kushner going down to a little more of a surprise.
The wall drops just as Brave falls and opens up that sight line. Nevera not considered. Tucked into the corner here. Just Suchny left to try and recover. And Nevera still posted in the same spot.
Can he live up to his name? He's got 5 against him. They're desperately trying to get over to help him, but he's dead to rights. He had nowhere to go. Nevera's found him within a heartbeat, and the rest of BBL trying to get back to it, but it's now just looking a little bit scrappy. And Scream looking clean as ever. Turco, last one alive in this last round, has been one they'd rather, I'm sure, soon to forget.
Everything was pinned on that double stack on long towards TP. Turco does find one with a Shuri, actually. Seeker's invested now, but plenty more bodies left to find and down to 33 HP.
Yeah, he's taking so much damage. Smoke just going to be coming up as well. He's done for. Yeah,
this one crumbles off of that early round.
I don't know how it'd be done.
Yeah, it's the weaker side with
just Turco.
4 members of BBL actually going to find themselves outside showers now.
Shin has a chance.
He's clearing it. Shin still wins.
Snaps back on that. Beautiful connection from Shin. Follow-up not going to be there. One and done.
Spike planted.
And now a 4v3 for BBL. Brave in a very deep position here. Does catch the rotation coming through. Another headshot to follow up, but
it's just not clean enough. Those Zai's down so low. 22 HP is so difficult to play with. Sushi's going to find him. And I'll leave it to XMS, and the paint shell just catches. It's fine. 30 seconds. Smoke's going to go up now.
30 seconds left.
Going to break that crossfire as Kushner dives on in. And Scream! The hits 3! Come on! What? How the hell did Scream get 3 there? What do they go for on this? Trying to explore towards Shower. Turco now on the chopping block. He's in danger. Gonna get out in time. They're now pinned in towards Showers, 2 of them. Seeker should confirm that. They've got to know it. Gonna pop the ult all the way back out. Turco sends it. Excuse me. Kushner sends it. Finds Scream. And now they get a little bit of access towards the site. There's still a player loose towards Shower. Still one on the site. Still one on Heaven. Still one CT. Karmine Corp are here. And look at Zaish. Oh, it's gorgeous work from him. Dives through the smoke. They win as much as they could. But it's down to 2v2. No plant in sight. And now with the ult on top, they don't have a hope in hell. Karmine Corp. Right now. But still, there's so much value to this.
30 seconds left.
So close by on a knife's edge now. XMS, stunning shot, follow up from Navera. And wait, Aslan couldn't see him. Blinded up, and XMS supporting perfectly. They thought they had it. They thought they had something to hold on to as the poison chalice. Heartbreak on the line for BBL, but you've got to say, Karmine Corp have been playing an exceptional game, and it looks like a gear shift, a pace change, and potentially a vulnerability. Navera still good for one. Still takes down Aslan. Gonna make this post plan, if they even get that far, a little bit trickier. 2 on the side still, and a quick flank on the way. Don't forget about the other 2 slowly creeping around here.
Spike planted.
You're gonna have Shin there. Pretty soon, you're gonna have Scream there. This post plant ain't comfortable. Sushi doing the best he can. Nice work towards one, but a quick trade out for Scream. 3v3 now. Pain shot to put pressure. Oh dear, they gotta make haste here. They gotta scatter. Turco digging in his heels though. Takes down XMS. But look who's remaining. It's the man himself. Cannot do enough this time. Plenty of utility on the others. Kushner gonna try and levy anything coming his way with that pain shell. Not gonna find it. They're closing that gap in now. Taking over towards the site. Aslan denies Navera, no trade, no swing off the back of it. Scream, clean with it, gonna find Turco, can't get the follow-up, and BBL locking this one down. Zaish, do the best you can, try and make it hurt, make it cost them something. It ain't gonna cost enough, Aslan. And Navera's position, good readjust it, could catch Kushner if he's not careful. What does Brave hear though? He might time this so well, he's gonna hear everything.
That's a ton of information.
Whoa. Shin's turned around. Shin's still waiting on this. Just about getting back to business. Kushner wants to get ahead of it. He doesn't get affected, but he still gets overwhelmed. Navera in unison with Scream, holding this line. A quick rotation for Turco, and it's going to be Brave to go big. He has to be the hero this time around. How much can this man achieve here? And his patience.
One pass.
Oh, it could be everything.
Oh, no, Brave.
He tried so hard, but it just isn't going to be enough as Turco now. It's all in his hands. A Seeker on the way. 4 players to follow. Stunned up, blinded. It's all in front of him. He's got 1. He's got 2. A 3rd. Oh! How much can one man do? Turco is out of this world.
The Red Bull clutch to keep them alive. That is absolutely out of this world.
There's no way. This is the ultimate test. A tough one as well. Scream waiting on the...
He's off the angle.
He's been caught. Turco's got him. This guy can't stop winning. Everything's lining up for him, and now they're in the post plant. They've got utility on deck. They're ready for this. Oh, Kushner standing bravely. Oh, he eats that flash, though. Has to dip away. Dog to follow, anyone there to deal with it? Yes. Stun is there, though. They're trying to pour this on. You can see that utility, the things we've been saying look so good. But this time, Turco is rising above again. Shin goes down, but it's answered back. Back and forth, Turco! No, not again!
Are you kidding me?
Not again! An ace! An ace! After what he's just done! An ace!
Aslan still on top here. He's going to get a ton of information, ton of pressure. Zaish will find it.
But it's Turco.
It's Turco.
Pause for thought now. About to follow, he's in danger. He's still standing! He still gets one! He's stuck around for it, but Karmine Corp bulldozer in towards the site. They're not sitting back for a second now. Playing as 5 as a collective, but they are wounded. They are taken down a little lower. This would need a lot though. Tagged up further. Sushi on the molly!
He walks back into the molly!
On the molly, gets him! 2v3 now. Scream, Nevera, and XMS. No more util to play with for them.
Toxin screen down.
All about to go down. Brave needs to get this kill. He can't do it. Karmine Corp.
Yeah, trying to feign a little bit of presence here. Kushner got to be careful not to get picked off here. Punished by Scream though. Doesn't leave enough of an opener to capitalize on this B-site hit though. XMS and Nevera still here.
Sticking around. They're sticking around on this.
They've read it.
They've read it really well. When that flash, it makes you feel confident in it. They know it's the right call. They're in the right place. The plant's going to come in. The wall goes up towards CT. Dog to look for any players towards elbow. And now Karmine Corp have to wait this out a little bit, right? They've got very few options in
They're
that.
getting proactive.
Oh my god,
they're going to triple swing this.
This is what it's all about. But Nevera ready for the first, but not the second. Brave there to double down. Trying to buy some time towards CT. They've broken through the wall, and they've broken through the player. And now Brave, in between a rock and a hard place, shot to the side of the head. And now Sushni trying as best he can here. He needs to somehow summon those level of heroics. It's all over. Karmine Corp weather the storm and make it out.
What a decider.